Pip, pip. Okay, så vi er ude i skoven. Nej, vi blev smidt ud, det er rigtigt.
Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
Ej, nu er det slemt.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But this occupation will break our people if it drags on.
That's clearly what he wants.
We can't let that scut rule this house.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehall won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Så vi skal slå ham
Very
ihjel.
good, my lord.
But Griff Whitehall
dårligt
isn't
valg,
the
sikkert.
beginning of our troubles, or the end of them.
Er vi noget, der lige har fået kort med? Det er flot
We need to
tegnet.
look at all the pieces. Whitehall men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
Skal nok klare
How
det.
do we kill a snake then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan. He carved these soldiers himself. Ramsay Snow
Vi skal nok.
killed Ethan. What's to stop the Whitehills from doing the same to Ryan at High Point?
Har en pointe.
You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something.
Hvad skal vi gøre?
My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Okay, så jeg skal vælge noget nu, tror jeg. Puh. Save Ryan. Expel Griff. Jeg tænker, vi redder Ryan først, og så kan vi skubbe ham ud af. Family comes first.
Get Ryan out and bring him home. Once he's safe, he can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
If you think I'm giving up on Ironrath, you're wrong. By keeping this family together, Ironrath will stand.
Roderick is right.
Så,
We are
skal-
nothing if
det
we
må-
leave Ryan
Det må
behind.
kunne lade sig gøre.
Then it's decided.
Let's get
We're
Ryan.
bringing Ryan back.
We still don't have the men to hold our own home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Unfortunately, Roderick was not able to secure the backing of the Glenmores. That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords.
Så.
But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them. Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehall will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
We press on. It's no use waiting.
We have a plan, my lord.
Sådan.
But we must wait for the pieces to come
Det
together.
kan vi ikke, så dør de alle sammen jo.
The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Det er selvfølgelig
Well,
rigtigt.
one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train. My lord?
Jeg er virkelig spændt på det her. Hvordan det kommer til at gå.
My lord, there may be something we can do now.
Der er en kat, der vil
A
få
voice from High Point.
Skal han
Gwyn
ikke?
Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill's daughter.
The very same.
After the hells that came from her and Asher.
Despite all that, she's willing to meet with you. I hope you trust me enough as Sentinel to consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
Ja, lad
I
os
believe
se.
she can be trusted, but best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now at least.
Vi skal i hvert fald have nogle allierede, så vi kan... Nu når vi har ikke den helt...
Handle things right with Gwyn. And she may even help us in High Point. When the time comes.
Lad os håbe. Jeg må indrømme, den mest spændende historie lige nu, det er det, der sker i The Wall, hvor vi skal finde det her hemmelige
I
sted.
want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the
det er
kitchens know.
Brylluppet.
And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands.
Det bliver
Mira,
også spændende.
are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie,
Yes.
good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira, a word in private, if I may.
Skal jeg vælge noget her?
I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current
Jeg
one,
bliver til at
you'll deny me all you like.
det er Marjorie lige nu.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now. And I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family.
Det er ikke
For
så
better
godt det
or
her.
worse.
Lord Tyrion.
Hun er ikke tilfreds.
So this is how he's helping your family? A royal decree. You know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
I made a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Think of how this will look. House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira.
Ja, sådan er det.
We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. Come with me, Sarah.
Så kan vi lave noget andet. Så er vi upopulære. Det er det, jeg er bedst til i det her spil. Nå. Jeg synes alle dem jeg følger her, det er sådan nogle, der skal være forrådet alle mulige.
Easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit.
Yep.
What did he want?
Nej, det skal vi ikke sige.
Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
Nej, vi kan så
There's
godt
news
sige
that
til,
House Forrester is in trouble.
til Jon
I'm
Snow.
sorry to hear it, but you have to leave all that behind.
Yeah.
Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side?
You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Well, I know I can count on you, John.
I'm flattered. But our paths may not always cross.
Jo.
You'll need
Sorry,
allies
fam.
beside you.
Herald Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one for the
wives.
Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After
Åh,
that,
det er ham.
we'll be sorting out gear at the
Det er
army.
Britt.
Gary,
Practice swords to
Gary,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
eating their balls. Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Ups.
Don't do something you'll regret.
Den er svær.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here because of you. Got sent to the
glad.
war for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over. Best watch your back.
What are you waiting for, recruit?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it.
That's enough. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
jeg håber, han falder ned og dør. Man er lidt ond, når man spiller det her. Er det brylluppet?
This isn't fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea any of this would happen. But what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved my family.
I hope that's true, Mira. I really do. Because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you.
Jo, det tror jeg egentlig godt, jeg ved.
When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with.
So
I probably
about
shouldn't have even told you. But I suppose you have a right to know.
It can't be that bad. I stayed with her when Tyrion tried to talk to me. I said everything right.
Look, you once promised to help me with Marjorie when our positions were reversed. That meant everything to me. Maybe now I'm in a position to help you. Otherwise, Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing. You're pushing her to it, Mira.
I'm not going to beg you. I can handle Marjorie on my own.
You're wrong, Mira. We need each other. But if you don't feel the same by this point, fine.
Look, the pie!
Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi!
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien.
Ja, det er lige meget.
Before he disappeared.
Det kan jeg ikke.
I have a few questions to ask you. What were you doing there with him?
Mira?
Don't think I don't know it was you.
You've made a mistake.
No!
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are
with
you
her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job.
Sådan. Sådan får man til at give slip. Gå væk. Gå væk. Tak. Så må vi hellere se at komme lidt væk herfra. Det begynder at blive lidt farligt.
Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
That was kind of you. I do appreciate it.
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only saying you have potential, my lady. Your problem is, you still think like a handmaiden. Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest ironwood from me.
Very observant. You are no mere handmaiden. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? Like there's no one you can really trust. But what you need more than anything is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
An alliance can mean many things, my lord. I would be a fool to say yes without knowing what I was saying yes to.
Wisely put. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in it?
En af de bedste scener i Game of Thrones. Joffrey er død. Nej, det betyder selvfølgelig, at aftalen den holder ikke stik med sig. Det er noget skidt.
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that Ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
Så skal vi se, om vi kan få fat i den.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible.
Nej, det var ærgerligt.
You understand, Lady Mira.
I can get it. I'll get it back from his chambers.
That would not be an easy task, especially now. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Lad os sørge for, at det ikke sker. Ej, nu rager min kat bare alt ned. Dårsid kat.
Well, what do you expect?
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you thinking? You've got to leave, now.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
Smadre døren.
I have an idea. The terrace.
The
Der var en
what?
kravlyd.
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for? It's not just kings who die stupidly round here.
Tom, I really need your help here. I can't do this alone.
Jeg tror, jeg lige har slået ham ihjel.
Just
ved at sige det der.
Wait here. I'll be at the door before you know it.
Eller død.
Just what do you think you're doing here? You shouldn't be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I work for Lady Marjorie. Queen Marjorie. She asked me to wait here.
Somehow I find that hard to believe. I'm not going to ask you again. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once! In the name of the king!
Uh-oh.
You! Don't move!
Tom! It's me! Hurry!
Nu skal det
God, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose. Almost lost my footing.
Tom, we have to hurry. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
Tom!
You can do this.
Okay, det skal gå meget stærkt der. Hvordan ser en decree ud? Ja.
History of the Northern.
Nej.
Oh, you don't have time for this.
Jamen, jeg skal jo finde den, din klovn.
Mira, we're running out of time.
Yeah.
He said that it would be on his desk.
No.
Tyrion's strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
Mira, I think the Lannister guard is back.
Oh no, it's the other one.
Damn it, hide! I'll find a way to distract them.
Skal jeg vælge, hvor jeg vil gemme mig? Det var nok.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them.
And
after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes, eh?
Aye.
Jeg skal bruge de nøgler. Jeg ved ikke lige hvordan.
Help! Fire! What the hell? Damn it! Come on!
Okay, jeg skylder ham virkelig et eller andet, den der Tom. Kuldrengen. Ja, jeg skal have nøglerne.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I bought you a minute, maybe two.
Oh, thank you.
Did you find it?
Oh, I think it has to be in here. It has to be. No.
Just hurry.
It worked. Is this? Oh, thank the gods. Oh, I found it.
Finally. Let's go.
I'll catch the bastard who... I'll wring their bloody neck.
Det er godt nok lige spændende nok.
We're not far now. Gwyn Whitehill may already be there. What is this? Our ironwood trees. It's the Whitehills. You see what they've done? This track was hundreds of years old.
We've no time to waste. We must take back what's ours before all the ironwood is gone.
Aye. The Whitehills need to answer for this.
They are crazy.
And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, my lord.
Det har vi heller ikke tid til.
If she go around her father to help us, she must have some purpose.
I'll hear what she has to say, but I won't forget who she is.
Good. You see what our family's done here?
Nå, hun er fra hun er en Whitehill, så den havde jeg ikke lige fanget.
Here.
Det havde I sikkert.
You might want this. You may have known each other since you were children.
Doesn't hurt to be careful.
Go on. I'll stay with the horses.
Okay. Bom, bom, bom. Tænker hun er her. Eller hvad? Nej. Jeg tror ikke, jeg skal rende rundt med den der kniv. Jeg tænker, er en rigtig dårlig idé egentlig. Hvor gemmer hun sig? Hallo?
I see you haven't lost your warrior's ways. That's good. I wouldn't want to deal with someone careless.
Nå, det var da godt.
Hello, Gwyn.
Så tror jeg det rigtigt vel.
It's been so long since we've met, Roderick.
It has. It was before your father found out about you and Asher. Before he stormed Ironrath.
You saw my father's work over there, didn't you? And he won't stop.
Soon there will be nothing left to save. I hope you come with help, Gwyn.
And I hope you'll listen to me.
Selvfølgelig.
I come as a friend.
Hvis du tror mig sådan.
I wasn't sure you were even going to show.
Selvfølgelig.
We're taking a risk, meeting like this.
I'm glad you came tonight. It's good to see you.
And you too, Roderick. I think we can help each other.
Ja, vi kan charmere lidt.
First, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath.
Yeah.
Why is he coming back? I loved him once. I longed for Asher to come back. But not like this.
If you've come here to say something, just say it. We can talk about my brother after.
I want peace between our families. No more wars. No more bloodshed.
Det ville være fedt.
Is that what you want to?
Yep.
I need to hear you say it, Roderick. Will you work with me?
Yes. Peace means my family will be safe. Of course that's what I want.
The years have blessed you with wisdom, Roderick, and it is good you have it. Because peace is the only hope your family has. My father is just waiting for an excuse to attack. Why do you think he sent my brother? So there will be trouble. My father will bring utter ruin on your house.
I know.
Unless you let Griff feel like he's in control. Just like you kissed my father's ring. You must show the same respect to Griff.
I'm not afraid of some petulant fourth-born.
You should be. Because there's a very dangerous fourth-born in your house right now.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
7 Hills. My father's guards must be tracking me. If they catch us here, they'll kill you.
Then we've no time to waste. Let's get on with it.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing. I fear for your family, Roderick. You may think you've nothing more to lose. He is ready to show you otherwise.
Why are you telling me all this? Is it meant to frighten me? To make me bend the knee and bow my head?
No, of course not. Although that's what my father wants. And he knows you can't fight him. He knows exactly how weak you are.
What? How?
Because you have a traitor in your council. Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances.
You must tell me. Who is it?
I don't know. We know you're planning to rescue Ryan. Even if it means abandoning your home to Griff.
What?
My father's guards are close. I need to know you'll do what I've asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff.
Yeah.
If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
You have my word, Gwyn.
Jeg trykker faktisk på 2 knapper på en gang, så det
Thank you.
det var heldigt, den ramte den. Nu må vi se, om det lykkes, det her.
My lord, those riders are
Eller om
nearly
man bare
upon us.
snyder.
We have to go.
Den er svær.
What I told you. Be careful what you do with it. And remember, I'll hear about it if you don't.
Lord?
Jeps.
Come along, Duncan.
Det skal nok gå.